outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago. That one was real close, too. They lost by just 2 points.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
Yeah, I thought they really tightened up at the end, guys. I mean, I think they were playing not to lose instead of playing to win. You got to go after wins. You can't try to hold on to them. You got to go get them.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. They've got Trevor Ariza. J.J. Redick is out there with Wall. Then it's Jordan. And it's Thompson in at the 4 slot. Well, guys, how good a playmaker is John Wall? Second in assists last season to Chris. Clark, he almost finished number 1.
Yeah, and the only difference really is that Paul was a little more efficient than Wall. Paul had a 4-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio. Wall was only at 2.5 to 1. But some of that is Paul's experience.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Jordan has been extremely productive over 7 years. That question, Clark, is to his commitment to basketball coming into the league.
Yeah, you know, on talent and athleticism alone, he would have been a top 10 pick. But he's...
Ariza has the open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 6 points for Trevor Ariza.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
For 3, Middleton. Miami no good on that time either.
And watching DeAndre Jordan, he's really refined his game over the years without losing the athleticism. He's that rubbery, long-limbed athlete that transcends age. And so far, I've seen 0 drop-off in his leaping ability and quickness, but no question he's improved his skills and IQ. It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
The shot by Redick, no good.
And talking about DeAndre Jordan, he is displaying an energy level that many scouts wondered if he had. Let's face it, he underachieved a bit in his 1 year in college. He knows that. But when it's come time to do it at the highest level...
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Pekovic with a screen. Evans with it. He's picked up by Wall. Pekovic. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And last season, an injury-filled one for Nikola Pekovic. Played only 31 games before he was sidelined. Clark with an Achilles injury.
Yeah, and, you know, he wasn't even playing quite up to par before the injury, Kevin. After shooting well over 50% in each of his first 4 seasons, he dropped to under 43% last year.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Mahinmi's checked in for Hill. Ross comes in for George. Powell, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Turner in for Tyreke Evans. Back to Turner. He dishes it to Ross. Pass to Roten. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points than the open floor.
And stolen by Roten. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break.
And on the subject of Pekovic, last season was another difficult step back for him physically. At some point, one wonders if his whole career becomes in jeopardy. It just takes so much effort to keep coming back. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Roten. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And Pekovic throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Bogut dishes to Morrow.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line, just a shade under 90%.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's Atlanta up 11. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
They've got Paul George. Napier is out there with Powell. Then there's Tyreek Evans. And it's Booker in at the 5 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. A lot's been made of the Heat fans in the past for walking out during the finals game where they looked to be out of it. But credit, the Miami Heat fans, Greg, with last year sticking with this team.
Yeah, and in all fairness, I would have walked out as well because I thought it was over. But with LeBron out of town, a lot of Heat fans could have jumped off the bandwagon. But you know what? They stayed with it. So although the weather is fair, the fans are not.
Oh, well said.
Thank you.
Redick with the 3. Can't hit. Now the Heat take it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. So for the Hawks, DeAndre Jordan comes in for Andrew Bogut. And John Wall subbed in for Mario Chalmers. They get it back. Booker the pass to Powell. Good ball movement here by Miami. Wall with the steal. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Napier kicks to Powell. And Thompson sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And the Heat with some changes. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Trevor Booker. Hill comes in for Shabazz Napier. And Middleton subbed in for Powell. Atlanta also making some changes here. And Bahamute.
About that athletic.
Yeah.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
The Heat trail by 9. Middleton dishes to Evans. Kicks to George. Middleton the pass to George. Evans right side. Here's Hill. The second chance effort. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the Heat.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Turner's checked in for Tyreek Evans. Well, for Jordan Hill, something wonderful happened to him last season. The breakthrough he'd been waiting for on his 6th year.
Yeah, Kevin, it had to do, and I think correlated with him getting a chance to start games, and it blew up for him from there. Posted career-high averages across the board.
And that one's good. George has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he can.
Stolen by Middle. Inside. From the baseline. That one a little long.
And getting back to Jordan Hill, everyone had been waiting for this. I mean, greater activity, more aggressiveness, and he puts up career highs in points, rebounds, and assists.
A different look for Miami. Miami comes in for Nikola Pekovic. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Paul George. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Atlanta. Tony Wroten comes in for Troy Daniels.
On the topic of Jordan Hill, hey, there aren't many guys like him with his size who can move that well. He's entering the prime of his career right now. Will he continue to ascend, or will he be content with where he's at? Time will tell.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. And the shot falls short this time. Morrow, no good. The Heat trailed by 8. It's stolen by Wall. And now Wall running the floor all by him. Oh! Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Here's Wroten. The kick out to Wall. Morrow, that's a two-pointer. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his third assist on the night. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Middleton kicks to Mahimi. Ross with a wide open look. Releases from the wing and drills it. The Hawks leading by 8. Outside Jordan. The kick out to Wall. From the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.